Hello, this is Nick from Prestman Auto doing a video walkthrough of our 2022 Ford Escape. So what I'm going to do is we're going to walk all the way around. We're going to check for any dents, scratches, any kind of blemishes in the outside. Then we're going to go inside, go over some of the features, make sure everything's working properly. And then finally, we'll pop the hood and evaluate just a little bit in the engine bay, just for good measure. So first impressions are really freaking good. Normally you'd expect to see a little bit of rock chipping up here in the front just because that's usually where it would be, but I'm not seeing anything. So starting off with a clean 10 out of 10, but let's start going around. If there is anything that I do see, I'll be sure to stop, zoom in, and make sure you get a good visual. But over here is going to be your charger port, so that's pretty cool. It's pretty self-explanatory. Your tires are in very good condition. You got loads of life left in those. So you got a, oh, never mind. There's just some dirt. So I'm just popping the trunk with the key fob. You got a butt ton of space back here, which is always wonderful. Your 12 volts, so you got your plugins and whatever. Spare tire and all that, the good stuff down there, as well as your charger cord. And yeah, so it's pretty sweet. And then you can close it with a button up here, as well as the key fob. So it looks like you have some really small scratching just here on the plastic. It's not in the metal, not on the paint or anything, so very minor stuff. But nonetheless, good to know, good to know. Right up in here, you got a little, oh, never mind, that's just dirt too. I'm trying to find something. I'm really trying here. All right, well, honestly, as far as the exterior goes, fan-freaking-tastic. It looks amazing. So let's hop inside and we'll see how that looks. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn the car on, obviously, but when I turn it on, I'm gonna leave the camera up here on the dash. That way, if we have any kind of warning lights or anything weird popping up, you'll be the first to know. So let's check it out. Nice, nice. Cool. So it looks like we have one warning light up right now, which is my seatbelt light, which is correct. I'm not wearing my seatbelt. Other than that, everything up here looks super, super solid. You got about 28 to 27% of charge, or whatever it said. So we'll charge it up a little bit for you, but that's not hard to do. So cool, pretty straightforward up there. As far as interior features go, we have a lot. So I'm gonna go a little bit fast just for the sake of time, just so we're not here for 30 minutes pressing all the buttons. So up here, you should have your adaptive cruise control, which is always a pleasure. Love that. Over here is going to be a couple more basic features. Like you can toggle a couple things, headlights, gas cap, trunk, and whatnot. And then more basic controls up on this side. Down here, you're going to have your heated seats, which again, always a pleasure. As well as your heated steering wheel, all of which is working great. So that's cool. Your AC is working wonderfully as well. And yes, it blows cold. I don't know why everyone always asks if it blows cold. But yeah, it blows cold. So there you go. Up top, you're going to be able to connect your phone. You got your navigation system. You got your audio. You got a bunch of your vehicle stuff up here as well. So if you want to change any of the toggled features, you can do that as well for rear occupant alerts and blah, 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 blah. So let's make sure your audio is working. It's on the classical station, so we're classy now. Windows roll down. Windows roll up. Windows roll down and up. Make sure your side mirrors are working great. Beautiful, beautiful. And beautiful, beautiful. So over here is also, I don't know if you can see on the side mirror, but you have your blind spot monitor. If someone's in your blind spot, it'll light up for you. So you have a couple other fun things on this. Up top, you're also going to have your sunroof, your freaking gigantic sunroof. So I'll be honest with you, sunroofs are not the most useful feature in the world. They're frankly not. But they're really, really cool. I like sunroofs a lot. I think they're really fun. So my friend's mom's car had a sunroof growing up, and I just they're cool. So anyway, as far as interior condition goes, it is awfully good. I'm not seeing any kind of rips, any dents, any tears, any stains, any discoloration, anything. So clean 10 out of 10 in the interior. Looking really solid. And then of course you can have a little extra space, some plugins, apparently a receipt, so that's cool. But yeah, so we can go over features all day, but for the sake of time, we'll probably call that there. Let's pop the hood in the engine bay, check that out real quick, and then that should be good for our video. All right, so I don't know how mechanically inclined you are or aren't, but regardless of how much you know about cars, you should always look under the hood of any vehicle you're looking to buy. The reason being, even if you don't know a nut from a bolt, you at least know what neglect looks like. So if you got like rust all over the metal pieces, there's like spider webs and an ocean of dust, then you know I'd probably ask some more questions personally. That being said, this looks fire. Very, very well maintained. There's really not rust on anything. There's really not dust on anything either. So this looks fantastic. If you are mechanically inclined, we can go into a little bit more detail, but we'll keep this video pretty user-friendly for now. Suffice to say, when you pop the hood of an engine bay, this is exactly what you want to see. Cool. So if you have any other questions or there's anything else you would like to see that I missed, just let me know. I'm happy to show you anything on here. But for now, this is your new Escape.